Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be looking at Violet Voss's donut palette, their fun size one, and it is just nice and colorful. So I do think if you wanted to do like a colorful palette, definitely check out some of Violet Voss's. I think like they're just nice. I like them. And again, I kind of am a little biased to Violet Voss. Like I feel like even if they're not the best, I feel like overall their products are good, that I just have good experiences with them, so I like them better, versus sometimes NYX where I don't have good experience with the company, with the products, that I'm like I go in kind of like with it. Like I do go into this palette on a happier note. So I am going to go into this little brown shade there and apply it to my crease. Going in with a more tightly packed blending brush, I'm going to go into that pink shade and just a little lower on my crease, apply it. So going into that green shade, I'm going to see how it applies with a brush. Then with my finger on this side. So obviously with the finger, you're going to get kind of a more intense color. It did not do like a bad job. Like I still feel like it's green, it's bright, right? Like opaque and that with a brush. So that's another reason why I kind of like Violet Voss, because I do find with their shimmery shades, you can still use a brush if that's your personal preference without using like a setting powder. I'm just going to even out my eyes with my finger. So just kind of going in with that pink shade, just kind of adding it and smoothing out my lines of where that green is. I am then going to go into this purple shade and apply it to my corner. Just to kind of mix those two colors, I am going to go into that brown and kind of just blend. And then just going back in with that purple, applying it on top. I think just kind of adding a little bit of that deeper brown just allows a better transition between the two. So you're not really seeing so much of that brown. It's just kind of giving you a nice little shading. So I did get some fallout, but it wasn't like I find when I'm using my fingers, if I kind of don't tap off my finger, right, I will get some fallout. It does kind of wipe away, not too bad. Like I will have kind of some of that glitter because it was those glittery shades, but you really can't tell. Like it's like really sparse glitter on my face. So I am going to go back into that brown shade and apply this to my lower lash line. So I'm just going to finish with Dior's Pump and Volume mascara. So here's kind of my finished look with it. Because it is the day, I'm just gonna kind of keep it light. I do think if you're kind of going out at night, it always looks nice when you add kind of like a wing or black liner kind of to your eye look. I just want to kind of keep it light and airy and not so like dark and smoldery, just to go about my day. So I will check in to see how this all wears throughout my day. Hi everyone. So checking in, it is a little over 8 hours, so close to that 9-hour mark, and I think my makeup's holding up pretty well. Like, just kind of going and seeing that difference, right? Like, not too bad for like 9 hours of wear. Like, I'm pretty happy, and that's why I kind of love Violet Voss, because didn't use a setting spray, didn't use an eyeshadow primer, and it's still holding up rather well. So I do think sometimes, like, some of their fun size palettes I didn't think were as good of quality, but I do think this one is. And I'm looking at you like Fruit Sorbet, maybe not my favorite one out there, but I guess I have to kind of play around with it. So that's why I kind of like Violet Voss, is because I think like they do have like good, like, to me they're good quality, so I like them. And I like that I could get it to kind of match what I'm wearing too. So that's what makes it hard sometimes for me to be like, okay, let me try these adventurous looks, because I want my makeup to match what I'm wearing. So I'm a crazy person like that. We're just kind of going into the swatch. With the fun sizes, they don't say the names, but just kind of going through. We have this nice kind of blue white shade. We have that brown transition color, a nice pink matte, a bluey purple, right? Or maybe it's like the kind of like indigo. And then you have like a deep kind of raspberry. You have a light kind of pinky purple. And that one's a little bit sheer, but you can kind of build it up. You have this purple with a gold hue to it. That nice teal. And I find the teal has like other glitter in it. I was gonna say like it almost gives a blue sheen to it as well. And then you get two more brown mattes. Right, so definitely I appreciate when colorful palettes still kind of give you those like transition shades. And I like that it didn't give like a black shade. Maybe like a little bit of like a later shade I would kind of have liked. But I'm still okay with it. I think it's cute. I think these are donut-y colors for sure. Like, I do kind of like that concept, thinking in my head of it, is you kind of have, sorry, I also got distracted by the packaging. Okay, so you kind of have like your browns, which is like the dough of the donut, and then your colorful icing. And then I did not really kind of notice, but on the back, like, you have like your donuts, and that's kind of like with icing, and that's kind of like the icing represents the colors that you kind of get. So definitely cute. Definitely who thought of this. I was like, oh, it matches. So I'm a crazy person. I like things to match. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.